Because we like people to reflect back to us what we already believe. So we have cognitive dissonance when somebody believes something different. And we want to automatically protect ourselves by what? Deciding they're wrong. But if you have stepped off of that as your foundation, you are no longer threatened. You're no longer threatened by differing beliefs. And you can find it an adventure and an exploration to explore that with those people and go, God, where are you in this belief? Where are you in this belief for this person? Where are you in this belief for this other person? And what can I learn? What do I not know? What have I not formed in myself? And that demolishes the spirit of denominationalism, which is, you only belong in my life if you reflect back to me things that make me feel good about myself and keep my foundations in place. But the spirit of family is, you belong no matter what a pain in the ass you are. That's what family does. And I think Bethel's doing a really great job at opening up the doors and going, you belong in the family, and we agree with all of these things, but you're welcome to come and explore with us. You're welcome. Now, does that mean, I know what some of you are thinking, just raise your hand if you're thinking this. Well, does that mean anarchy rules and no beliefs are right and there's no rights, there's no wrongs, and it's all crazy? How many were thinking that? Really? Seriously, none of you? That can't be true. A little bit? Yeah. No, okay, well, wow, that's amazing. And I'm going to wrap up here and we'll continue on. That's what the big argument usually is when somebody is coming and approaching community and church as family and not as a denomination, which is a set of beliefs that we all agree are our culture and our values. Now, it makes the new community actually, it's not really entirely much different, just by the way, because we're not totally demolishing this. Because what are the new set of values? Can we flip it? Is it written on the other side? What's the new set of values? Oh, sorry. Can we just erase and start new ones? The new set of values is, well, this is a good one. Freedom, adventure, frontier. It is a lot of those. It is a lot of those. It is. It's a lot of those. Bravery. It is a lot of these. It is a lot of those. But it is, we're going to value family over belief. We're going to value presence over principles. So much that we're going to actually honor those who believe differently than we believe. Right? Because you know how tolerant people are until they get around people who are intolerant? And it's the one group of people that they can't accept on the earth, are the intolerants. And so when you are truly tolerant, it means that you become tolerant of those people who are intolerant. And it no longer threatens you. So you can do a little safety check on your own level of maturity and become exposed to other thoughts and ideas and see how much it shakes you up. Because if that belief is your foundation, and by the way, this is all subconscious, right? So we're not aware of it. If it all shakes you up, then you just go, oh, hey, this is a foundational belief. And by the way, that's not a bad thing. We have foundational beliefs. It's okay. That's how we navigate life. I have a belief in gravity every day, and I operate within that belief system. I'll really be freaked out if that doesn't operate tomorrow. Right? I have a belief in the sun rising here and setting here. I have that belief, and I operate within that belief. When somebody asks me which way's west, which way's east, I operate in many, many foundational beliefs of which I am totally unaware of. And by the way, it's no big deal. But when the Lord's wanting to replace the foundational belief with His presence, that's when things start getting messy. And I think that that's a huge part of what brought me into a place of being willing to sacrifice a huge chunk of my life to partner with and create community with people who wanted to explore God's presence in the same way. Which was, let's move away from this hard-lined statements that many people don't even understand where they came from, how they formed, or what they even mean to them, and into a place of let's explore God's presence and what does that mean to us today. And then real life healing. Relationship healing, kid healing, families, marriage healing, and sometimes allowing people to be unhealthy and choosing to walk in health, and that kind of healing. the freedom to let people go from our need to fix them. Hello? Anyone? Me? Right? So, yeah, right? That's healing. Healing is letting go of our need for other people to come into our denomination. So yay. So I don't really have a great closing on this. I'd have a really awesome story, but I've run out of time. So I'm just going to end here, and we'll just like put a pin in this. But here's what I want you to do. We're doing our series on vulnerability and intimacy, and we've been talking about how God's been speaking into our lives and what things we're standing for. So you got to come up with a new one, Debbie. A new thing that you're standing for, because you're getting the surgery this week. So come up with a new one. Yay! Right? And you haven't gotten a motorcycle yet, right? Shoot. So, so I want you to ask the Lord, and we're going to come back next week and talk a little bit, revisit Christy's message on expectation and disappointment. And we're going to talk about how spirit of denominationalism has influenced how you're interacting with the very thing that you're standing for. So we're going to ask the Lord to reveal, are there foundational beliefs that I have that have been influencing how I see the thing I'm asking you for? Right? That's a good one, right? Write it down. Super good. I have it in the moment. I might not have it later if you ask me again. No, I do. All right? And we'll come back and have that conversation as well. Because we are stepping into places where we're learning how to agree with God, not just hammer the heavens with our requests. We're learning how to hear what heaven's intention is in situations and have ourselves be moved with what heaven is doing. And then we're also learning how to be magnificent, powerful beings here on earth where what we want matters. And that's tension. There's tension in that. Whew. And it undoes us and redoes us. It's just beautiful. So, yay. Okay, you guys are, yes, Thulises are going to come up and facilitate our prophetic practice. I'm so happy. I just love this. I'm excited to see what you guys do. So, hooray!
Hey, yeah.